So, it appears that, going off of this headline, that EA is going to delay the new Need for Speed to shift Criterion, the developer for Need for Speed, to support Battlefield 6. So, in other words, they want this game to be good, which means putting all hands on deck, similar to what, say, Coalition and 343 have been doing with Infinite, where the Coalition, the current developers of Gears of War, have lately been helping out with Halo Infinite. That was just reported not too long ago. So, something similar seems to be happening here, but with that in mind, let's just get to reading this. So, Criterion Games back to working with DICE will return to racing games in 2022, so a year from now, or whenever they decide to start it off specifically. So, Electronic Arts will postpone the next Need for Speed game by a year and put its studio, Criterion Games, I was forgetting how to pronounce the word, to work supporting EA DICE on the Battlefield series, which will debut on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X this fall. So, you know, the 5 people who actually do have these systems, who are not scalpers, they get to enjoy these versions of the game, unless you're on PC. And in that case, you get the best version. PC Master Race, bitch! Yeah! Anyways, so, continuing on, in an interview, EA's top executive for studio stressed that neither franchise is in trouble, nor is Criterion being taken off its Need for Speed project. Okay, it's good to know that they're not canning yet again another studio. Good on you, EA. You are slowly learning. It took you like 20 years, but you are getting the hang of it. Excellent job, guys. We're very proud of you. Not really, though. Laura Mill, EA's chief studios officer, told Polygon that pandemic working conditions and the Codemasters acquisition, already delivering at least one racing game for EA later this year, made resigning Criterion a rational call. Battlefield is shaping up great. The team has been working incredibly hard. They pushed hard last year, and yes, we have been working from home, unsurprisingly. And it's hard to make games from home. Rather than hustle to push the next Need for Speed out the door, when it might get lost or cannibalized by Codemasters release around the same time, Criterion's capabilities would be better spent on Battlefield, Millie said. But she stressed Criterion Games will return to work on Need for Speed. The series is not being shut down, taken from the Guildford, England studio, nor given over to Codemasters, which is 2 hours away in Southam. The next Need for Speed will also launch on current and previous generations of PlayStation and Xbox. A year working from home, however, and the potential that EA's top brass sees with what DICE is building in Battlefield were more urgent issues that needed solutions. Making games is one of the more sophisticated and complicated forms of media that exists, and it requires creative energy and connection to team members, she said. I think that there's been, fatigue and some burnout working from home. A lot of that even has to do with just the needs that people have with their families. Some people are taking care of their kids while at home, while they work, so our productivity is not as high, and then the creative connection and creative energy isn't as high when they're working from home. Millet said that DICE Los Angeles, which now answers to Respawn Entertainment founder Vince Zampella, is also involved with development on Battlefield. Mainly the game's live service components. They've been on it for over a year, and they're doing some really exceptional things in live service. So, the fact that they've got a legend like Vince Zampella helping out with the game, that gives me hope. Especially because it seems that we're going to be getting some sort of reveal soon with how things are slowly amping up. So, yeah. I'm definitely feeling some of that hype, albeit I'm still keeping the expectations lowered, but can't deny the excitement is definitely there. It's been a while since we've gotten a really good first-person shooter, and hopefully, this most likely, potentially 99.9999999% modern-day shooter will end up being another great one. Rumors last summer suggested that Battlefield 6, EA has not announced the game's title yet, would return to a modern-day setting with multiplayer maps supporting as many as 128 players. Millie said, wouldn't comment on specific features or innovations that EA expects the next Battlefield to deliver, other than to call the game a love letter to our fans and one we want to be great. We're going to put all the resources we have on this one. So yeah, they're really just trying to make sure Battlefield is in a good place again, because Battlefield 5 certainly did not help, and I'm sure that they definitely want to avoid another game. When it comes to that sort of thing, instead they'd probably prefer another Battlefield 3, 4, or 1 sort of success. So, something I definitely want to say is, even though they haven't announced it, there is a rumor going around that the title of the game is just going to be simply Battlefield, just as a proper reboot. So in that case, we'd call the game Battlefield 2021, which at this point, that definitely wouldn't be a shocker, so I could definitely see him doing something like that. Also, I just wanted to add on this tweet right here from Bravo Incel, because this is something else to mention in the video, because this is also very relevant. So the tweeter says, new, EA says, we've recently seen the first version of the reveal trailer for Battlefield. And the fact that they just called it Battlefield alludes even more to the fact that it's just going to be called Battlefield and not even Battlefield 6. So maybe we should start training ourselves to just call it Battlefield 2021 instead. But anyways, and it's shaping up to be a truly amazing first look at this groundbreaking game. I think fans are going to love it, which, of course, they're going to be positive about it. Why would they say something negative about their upcoming major AAA title, right? But, you know, hopefully that's a good sign. Reveal still set for spring, most likely March, with holiday 2021 release. So, yeah, we are nearing the points of a new Battlefield game, with this being the first one in 3 years. The way that everything's just amping up, the fact that they're trying to put so much into this to make the game as good as it can possibly be, I definitely have faith. I can't lie, man, I've got some faith that this game is going to at the very least, turn out to be good, regardless of what happens. And it needs to be good. It has to be. And in general, they're just, yeah, there's plenty of games out there to play, but in terms of brand new shooters in particular, or more specifically modern day shooters, there's really just Modern Warfare 2019, and that's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people want that proper competition, because COD really doesn't have any proper competition right now. So hopefully Battlefield 6 will be just that, or just Battlefield 2021. Whatever, hopefully they've got it down, because that series desperately needs some competition right now. But that's all I wanted to say. Just a quick video, most likely, about this article, this news story that came out earlier today. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. And so with that being said, that's the news talk video. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe for future content coming soon, as well as turn on the notification bell and set it to all notifications, as well as hit the dislike if you hated this video, and I'll see you all next time. But until then, I'm out. Later.